Hello everyone, and welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee, and Happy New Year. We are so excited. This is the first live show of the year, and we have definitely packed it full. So we are super excited to show you what we have going on. So first off, we have our previously loved machine sale. So if we work our way into our classrooms here, you can see we've got lots of amazing models. Now, all of these are previously loved. They have been serviced by us, so they are all ready to go, and they've got some special pricing, and this is going through this Saturday. So make sure that you stop by, check them out. If you have any questions, you can always come in or give us a call. We do also have some special pricing on some floor models. These are models that are a little bit older. So we've got obviously our new Pro machines. So we've got some pluses in here from Bernina that are still amazing. Great pricing. We even have one of the Cafe Facet models for Bernina over there, which is super exciting. So if you've had your eye on one of those, come on in and check it out. That one also has some bundles and such that go with it. So definitely make sure you come on in. We've got all sorts of brands and models in there, ranging from entry level all the way to, like you saw, some of those top of the line machines. So come on in and check it out. Okay, now heading on over to this side of the store here, we are going to stop up at the front counter where we have our notion of the week. So this week we have some Sew Line glue pens. These are so handy to have around. They're perfect for all sorts of things. You know, any sort of basting, English paper piecing, binding, lots of different uses. So if you want to get 20% off, we've got plenty here. You can come snag a few. Okay, and then next up we have our kit of the week, and this week we are doing Diamond Days. Now there are only a couple left of this one. They will be 20% off through the next week, so if you want to come get yours, you got to be quick because there's only a couple left. But this is such a lovely sort of winter style in kind of that wildlife theme. Beautiful prints from Northcott as always. So if you're looking for kind of a cool, you know, kind of ombre style, you've got some really gorgeous textures in there. Be perfect if you have a cabin or kind of an outdoorsy theme. We also just wanted to share with you some of our classes that we have coming up. So first up in our lineup is our Double Rings class. This is coming up January 8th, so that is tomorrow from 2 to 5. We do still have some spaces available, so if you want to come learn how to use the quick curve ruler from Catherine, you can sign up for that now. We also have a more technique class. So this is our beginning machine blanket stitch. This is coming up January 9th, so Friday from 2:30 to 5:30. We also have our Kids in Stitches class coming up January 10th. That is Saturday. That's from 1 to 3:30. So if you have a kiddo who would like to get started sewing, those classes are fantastic. As long as they're 10 and up, they can come join for that one. We also have our beautiful Shifting Crystals quilt. This class is coming up January 14th from 10 to 12:30. So beautiful quilt project class. And then we have one of Noreen's Gift of the Month classes, which are always super fun. This one's also coming up January 14th. This one's from 1 to 3. So just a couple hours for this one. Quick and easy project. This beautiful gather round table topper. Super cute. So if you'd like to join any of those classes, you can always give us a call or come on in to sign up for those, and you can shop for your supplies at the same time. Okay, now getting into some of our fabric for today. Up front, we have all of our Valentines. So we've moved a few of our collections that are Valentine's themed up front here. We also have just kind of more of that color palette. So over here, we've got some beautiful collections like our newest French General collection and some beautiful Andover fabric there. That one is Little Sweethearts from Laundry Basket Quilts. So gorgeous stuff up front here for you to take a look at. And then starting in on some new fabric, we are super excited to carry the newest Anna Maria Textiles collection. This one is called Allegory. We've got some beautiful prints in there. That text is one of everyone's favorites. Beautiful florals as always. And then there is also some running yardage with this beautiful block here. So gorgeous bright colors. We've also got some deeper, richer tones there as well. That little house print with kind of the different little quilt block inspired houses are pretty adorable. So we are super excited to show this one off. And we did kind of create an Anna Maria section here. So starting here, we've got her newest line, and then we've got a couple of her previous collections over here as well. And we're gonna kind of keep building on it as we get more of her new stuff. So super exciting for Anna Maria. And then over here, we've got a couple collections from Blank Quilting. Up top here is Petals and Pewter. This one is a very soft and delicate collection. We've got some really adorable little bird prints, some gorgeous florals, and some great little blenders. And then starting here and along the bottom is Sugar Dreams. This collection has a lot of beautiful kind of more low volume prints. Again, kind of similar to that Petals and Pewter in color palette. So very soft pinks, some nice taupes and grays in lots of those beautiful prints. So super sweet collection there. I think it could be really cute for maybe a little baby quilt, or you could definitely go more mature with some of these deeper tones. And then heading back over here, we are going to take a quick look at some new blenders we just got in. This is a restock of Quilter's Linen from Robert Kaufman. We've got some beautiful new colors here. Some bright turquoise, soft greens, some nice bold reds. And then down below, we've got some more jewel tones, some deep, rich purples, grays, greens. These are lovely. They have a beautiful, subtle kind of print to them that gives it a little bit of texture. And they are definitely a popular blender for sure. So we're super excited to have more of those in. And then heading back over here, we're gonna keep working our way down for some new lines. First up, we have Infatuation from Northcott. This one has this gorgeous iris panel here, and of course that classic Northcott watercolor look. It also has this print here that is an ombre, so it starts out with that beautiful watercolor and works around the other side to create this beautiful floral with, again, those same irises. So you could almost get like multiple kind of panel cuts out of this one. And then the rest of the collection, you've just got some gorgeous blenders, a beautiful color palette with those blues and that warm purple mixed with kind of that deeper indigo, and those beautiful greens as well. There is also a 108 wide backing. So if you, I know we actually just put out a poll asking people kind of what backings they were looking for. And we got quite a few requests for backings that matched the collections. So this will be kind of the start of that. So super beautiful. And then working into our K-Facet section, we have his newest release, which is called From the Archives. These prints here are designs that he has done in the past that he has brought back in some kind of a new colorway, some new colors, and they are beautiful. It's classic Cafe, and I think people are going to be super excited to use all of these. Kind of a nice throwback. Just a couple boxes there of some new prints. Okay, now I'm going to take a couple steps back so we can kind of take a look up. We have a quilt kit for you. This is the Shades of Citrus kit. It uses the Painted Garden collection from Figo. And if we take a look up top here, the Shades of Citrus, this is the 2.0 pattern from Lo and Behold. So it does have some curves in there, but they do it so well. Definitely would recommend if you're looking to try out a new technique, or maybe you like curves, this quilt is just fantastic. The colors are so warm and inviting, and we are just super excited to have this one hanging up in our store. So if you want to come grab your very own, we have those available here. Okay, and stepping into our modern section, we have a new collection from Art Gallery Fabrics. This one is called Happy Camper. This is the newest collection from Maureen Crackwell. She does beautiful work here, super cute with those little campers. I think this one is going to be perfect for kind of like the younger outdoorsy person. As you can see, the little campers, the little mugs, beautiful florals. It is super fun, and the color palette is very unique. There is a panel that goes along with this one. So this here, it's kind of a large one. Try to open it up. We've got a few different blocks on here that you can use to create your different projects, whether that's a quilt or maybe you want to do some little bags. So many options here. And then if you do decide to go with a quilt, there is a nice flannel here as well. This is the coordinating flannel print that they released with the collection. Could also do some cute little pillowcases or something with that one as well. So super fun. We love this one and are really looking forward to seeing what you guys do with it. Okay, and heading back through our modern section, we're going to come around the corner here where we have another new fabric line to show you. This one is called Pioneer Days. And this is actually a new brand for us. This is Mia Presley Designs. They are out of Canada, and they are just such cute little designs. It's very sort of that cottagecore look. Very sweet, and the color palette is unique with kind of that warm lilac shade with all of these different greens. So a little antique, a little cottagecore, like we said, with those cute little teapots, and some of them even have some little stacks of books and things. Super cute. We do have some fat quarters for those as well, and then we've got the hazel quilt from Kitchen Table Quilting right next to it that we thought would be such an adorable choice to make out of this line. Wonderful. And then again, just taking a look up for a moment, we have another new kit to show off. This is Mountain Peaks. This uses the Seaside Sunset collection from Riley Blake. A gorgeous look, kind of an ombre, almost like a beautiful sunset of color with that beautiful sashing. It almost has a little bit of an Art Deco feel to it. And so we are super excited to show that one off. That one is all batiks, just like all of the fabrics that we have through here. And then also we have a new collection from Banyan Batiks that have some really cool sort of mod prints to them. Banyan Batiks is through Northcott, so you know they're gonna do absolutely gorgeous work. And these are super fun. So if you're into batiks, definitely come check some of those out. Next up, we have some flannel to show off. So right along the top here, all the way across, and even some along the bottom. These are all of our Kimberbell flannels. So we have a nice kind of ombre of all of those different prints. So yeah, Kimberbell flannels from Maywood Studios. Lots of new options, and we know flannel has been kind of the pick of the season, so we wanted to have lots of options for you. We also restocked some of our other Maywood Studios flannels, so you can find all of those along here. We have them kind of organized by color. And then on this side, we wanted to show off, we have a couple new cute cuddle options. So we've got the dinosaurs back, which everyone loved. We got some polka dots, which we thought was adorable. And then this cool space themed cuddle as well. We also just got from Studio E this amazing cuddle minky that they released. That is the 100 Acre Woods from obviously Winnie the Pooh. It's like a little map, and it is absolutely adorable. So we think that one's probably going to be super popular because it's just so cute. You can back a quilt with it. You could do a little whole cloth quilt. You could do little burp rags, so many things that would be adorable with that one. So definitely come on in and check that one out. And then heading into our kids section, we have a couple lines to show off. First up from Blank Quilting is Let's Get Building, which is kind of a cute little construction collection. Few mix of prints, and then we also have a border print up top here with some fat quarters. And then down here, this one is super fun. This one is from Art Gallery Fabrics as well. So you know they're gonna go a little bit more modern. And this one is called Rocket Science. Very cool take on kind of outer space. It's very whimsical. You've got lots of bold colors in there with kind of that brighter pink and bright blue turquoise. So you could kind of go either way with this one, whether you want to kind of make one for a little boy, a little girl. It's just, I think, perfect for everyone. And we've got some fat quarters up here and a little postcard pattern for some inspiration. Do a nice little quilt there. I think that one would be super fun. Awesome. And then up top here, again, we wanted to show off another quilt kit. This is United We Stand. This uses some really cool fabric, also by the same name. It's got the panel in the center there, and then some cool piecing to kind of highlight it. This one is anticipating the celebration of 250 years. So that is a cool quilt to get you started there. And then around the corner here, we are going to show you that fabric. So United We Stand is right here. Super fun collection. This is from Studio E, so you can see some of those prints we used, including that cool kind of script print that we used as the background. And the kit is right up top here. That is October Sky from Villa Rosa. Great pattern if you want to highlight a panel. And then next up, right next to it, is from Wyndham. This one is called Front Porch. Kind of a little bit of a patriotic feel with the red, white, and blue. Kind of makes it a little bit more modern with that teal pop. You've got some really great florals in there, as well as some great blenders, including some cool little, almost like quilt block stars, some great stripes. And then there is kind of a cheater print that goes along with it, kind of mimics some beautiful quilt work, kind of comes to a little star point, so those are very fun. And then we know this next one is going to be super popular. This is the third iteration of American Gatherings, so this is American Gatherings 3. But as always, beautiful rich blues and reds, nice cream background with a whole variety of sort of small scale prints. So it kind of is that reproduction feel, but just such a beautiful color palette. It really lends very nicely to many things. Some great fat corners and a pattern there as well. Okay, and then heading on over to kind of our wovens section, we have restocked. These are new colors from Wyndham. These are their artisan cottons. And these are kind of what you would call either shot cottons or peppered cottons. They kind of have a couple different names, but it's where there are two different colored threads in the warp and weft, and they kind of create that beautiful, almost textured look. It gives it a really gorgeous sheen to it. They're beautiful for quilts, beautiful for garments as well. So we've got the matcha top down here next to it. Would be a great option if you're looking to maybe sew up some new clothes. And of course, we've got lots of other options throughout, so you can always take a look there. Okay, and now we are going to head up to take a look at our last line of the day. I know it's been a little bit of a longer show, but hopefully you have enjoyed watching all of these. Let us know in the comments what your favorite collection you saw today was. But last but not least, we have Farmer's Daughter. This is the newest release from Lorie Holt. Beautiful prints as always, definitely in her color palette for sure. You've got those cute little florals, some great plaids, and just some fabulous prints here. So some really great options. We do still have some of the Farm Girl vintage books here if you want to do her little farm sampler. These are always super popular, and now that we have a restock on the Lorie Holt, this would be super fun to put together. So if you haven't done that, make sure you come and grab one, grab some fabric while we still have some. Okay, like I said, lots of fabric today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. One last thing, we wanted to let everyone know that we are now taking pre-orders for the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop magazine. So in this magazine, you get all of the different quilt patterns from different quilt shops and using the different fabrics, but most importantly, you do also have the Shop Hop guide. So all of the shops, you get your little stamp book, everything is in here. So if you want to get a head start and grab one of those, you can pre-order them. You can do that here in the store, You can give us a call, and you can also do it online as well, so you can find it there. So yeah, make sure you do that. You can get a head start, plan out your routes. Idaho is included this year, which we're super excited about. Everyone can kind of travel on through. It's going to be super fun, so we do hope you join us for that. We will be on Whatnot later today, so lots of new fabric to do. We'll be showing it all off, so you can join us there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year, and we will see you next week.